Almost through for his first try of the year. King Tongia, what a ball! The Dragons are going to try through Dylan Egan. It's a couple of the juniors. They've broken out of the creche to score the first try.
See Gutho out the back. Lovely play from King Tongia.
Yeah.
Dylan Egan ran a great line, held his nerve too. Held his nerve.
Now, Dragons get their chance. Holmes wants to bring Allen inside. Oh, the deception! The deception! Holmes is going to get there! Oh, that's a wonderful try.
I think it was Sewer that got it away, and then get the ball to the speed boys. Get it to the edges fast, and they did that. Valentine Holmes, a little bit of magic there from Valentine. And this again, two lots of magic to get the ball over the line and plant it down.
One of the great movers in the competition, isn't he? He's been in a rare vein of form, has Val Holmes. Over the last few weeks, we've seen him pull off some remarkable plays. This one, the great show on the inside to beat Naden and Taruva 40 metres back up the field, and then Buller does his best, but it's not good enough against Val Holmes.
Flanagan turned it inside to Sully. Just trapped. Low down in the tackle with Samuela Fainu. Here is Little. There you
go, Rossi.
Oh, yeah, Jacob Little. He's too good. Jacob, he's a compulsive burrower, Kevin. A compulsive burrower.
And it was Fanua Bolle who just couldn't get up and get off Jacob Little or get off the...
On to Leilua. He's had an impact. Holmes, they're away again. Allen, back in. King Tongia. Dragons, when the Saints go marching in. Little, the runner, not the borrower this time.
Hit, he's become Jacob Little off the bench. The impact that he's been able to make. Corey Allen down that touchline. Does well. 3 Tigers in cover defence, but beats them all with a pass. King Tongia takes off. And Jacob Little, like out sprints, he's out sprinting the Tigers. Luai coming across, but can't do anything.
The Tigers able to slow the play, the ball down. They really push the envelope. 12, back in field for Stewart.
There we go.
He'll score. He runs hard. The Dragons are alive and kicking.
There is something about this young man.
There's plenty of them. They're soaked. They're soaked. And they get down to the last 2.5 minutes of Saturday night at Magic Round. And they've got a game.
He's only 5 metres out. Little from dummy half. Comes back to Flanagan. King Tongia, Leilua. Holmes gives it to Gutherson. King Gutho is in. It's taken 39 minutes, but the Dragons have points on the board here at last.
Yeah, you just have a look at it there. King Tonga goes right deep, dig into the line there. But it's a Gutherson pass there that gets it going. Had a hand in it too. Val Holmes just explodes onto the ball, gets in between a couple of players, offloads the ball there to Gutherson. That is just a little bit of class there from Val Holmes. Gutherson good enough to finish it off.
Well, no looker there. Flanagan sold it well as if he was going to Egan, went out the back instead, and then and very close to doing so as well. No play the ball here. There will be a set restart. DeBellin, short ball, Egan! He's a try scorer.
That time, the Warriors, have a look how passive they are and their spacing. DeBellin can't believe his luck. Little pass straight away, runs straight into the hole there. And they're in again just before half-time, and now to start the second half. Dylan Egan, good gap running, spacing too wide there for the Warriors. Straight on Metcalf. Look at Metcalf can't come in to make the tackle, and the much bigger man scores.
Barnett was there to stop him. We've got one more play. Goes back to DeBellin again. Flanagan out the back. King Tongia takes it on himself, puts a kick in. Comes away to Corey Allen.
They just dig straight into the line. Here's the grubber kick. The dummy. And what about that for a pickup? That's excellent play.
And King Tongia's kick. Sloan has got the lead. Oh! Had the ball stripped out of his hands. Play on for man. For the moment, Brisbane back out beyond the 10. A dangerous tackle mid-air. And what is it? Because common sense says this is just rugby league. Competition for the ball. What, you meant to just let him go and score?
Well, you can't get your arms out of it.
Arthur's change his intention when he's competing for the ball.
And we're watching that in slow motion. As it happens in real life, that the instant that he misses the ball, his arms can't disappear.
Bottom line, Dragons get the try, but
that's it.
That is a law of the game that is going to come back and bite us on the you-know-where
this is
in
how
possibly our
in
biggest match.
Yeah, that's in real speed.
Wow. Oh, rugby league. Dragons with the ball. Little goes short. Cook does the 180. Back to Gutherson. Through to centre. They try with Stewart. Got it back to Gutherson! Gutho goes over.
And this is huge. Down to 12 men. Yeah, that's a great play. He took out 3 defenders there.
Yeah.
Hamish Stewart took 3 defenders out, spun in the tackle.
Pass back inside. Dragons come up with the ball. And Little can run. Little chased by Walters. Chased by Mam. Goose-step got away from Mam. Jacob Little.
Ran him down quite easily. Reynolds, the bomb goes up. Katoni Staggs pops it back inside. And Little wins the battle for the ball ahead of Xavier Willison. A bit of footwork. And then Ezra Mam, he's tracking him down. He's running him down. Just a little goose step there from Jacob Little was enough for Mam to miss. And the Dragons, down to 12 men, have now scored 2 tries as confirmation that it is a 4-pointer. That is remarkable. And what a run from Jacob Little.
Well, he scored plenty. What's that? 6 tries for the season. This is I've never seen. I don't think any hooker in the history of the game has produced the goose step. Jacob Little has, and he's left Mam behind.
Well, how good's he been for the Dragons? Off the bench this year, he has been the man that's provided plenty of attack for them. And they ride it home, don't they, on the bench?
Well, now the pressure, this is what... Gutherson kept alive, Little hit from behind, Sur on to Sully, then on to Sloan, St George Illawarra use the full width, length, breadth of the field to score.
Out to Tyrell Sloan. That's a great ball. That's a great ball as he's whacked in the back from Jacob Little.
Westpac red zone about to get a workout for the Dragons. They've had 20 tackles inside that zone this afternoon. From the scrum, the veterans, Cook and Gutherson combine.
The scrum, Tyrell Sloan pushes out. Damien Cook picks the ball up.
Now Holmes, there's a bit of room here in the middle if he can pick someone off. He tries to sneak through the gap. That's good defence.
It's now though. Go now. Yeah,
Here's
Cookie's
Cook.
out.
Here's Flanagan, dummies, lovely.
Yeah.
There he is. Joey had him off the field, he scored the first try.
Well, this is better from Cole Flanagan. He runs at the line, the double pump. And with that double pump...
Tread the tea leaves here, Shane Flanagan. The Dragons playing direct, the Bellin directly through them, and the offload, Gutho's there, yes, over.
Well, we highlighted Clint Gutherson in the pre-game in the Westpac red zone. His support through the middle. I think Kai Pearce-Paul was called offside. Jack DeBellin heard the referee and charged towards Kai. Here's the damage out of dummy half. Hoping Norman replay. Once again, the speed of Cook. He gets out, plays. Kai Pearce-Paul gets called out. Jack DeBellin gets through. Look who's there. Long live the King. King Gutho. We showed it in the pre-game. He never stops his legs moving. Sees the threat, pushes forward. Beautiful play.
Well, he took the first run, Gutho.
Picked off a couple of metres short of the line. Thomas Cant there in defence. Cook, here he goes. Pasifiki Tonga, it's on the ground. It's his first try in the NRL.
Wasn't helping them. So he gets sideways and brings the big man, the 20-year-old, onto the ball.